for tuning into Beacon Marketing's Weekly 5 things about marketing this week. My name is Roger Gallegos. I am the founder and CEO of Beacon Marketing. Today we're going to be talking about marketing strategy. Specifically, we'll be looking at how a marketing strategy can generate you revenue. In the past, we've talked about what makes a good marketing strategy, how you can develop a marketing strategy, how you can develop a strategy for your social media. We've covered a variety of topics regarding strategy, but what we haven't focused on is how exactly it generates money. And so that's what we're doing today. I want to look at why you should really consider starting with a strategy. That's what we do. We firmly believe in that. But the only way you're really going to do that is if you see and understand that it could really generate some revenue. Now, we'll jump right into that. So if you have any questions afterwards, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to address any questions that you may have. So the first way that it generates revenue is that you actually are addressing your goals. As you may remember from previous videos, when you set up a strategy, you try to you work towards your organizational objectives. So you may say something along the lines of, we are going to grow revenue by 20% over last year for males 18 to 35 in the next 6 months. You may say something like that. That's your organizational goal. Well, when you work on a strategy, you develop or you set marketing goals that will help you reach those objectives. So by developing a strategy and setting those goals, you are actually helping yourself generate more revenue because you are addressing those specific goals, addressing your organizational needs, and focusing your attention on what you need to accomplish to generate revenue and grow your business. Next is you actually speak to your best audience. We've discussed this before. A lot of businesses say, well, our products and services are for everyone. And that may be true. You may have a wide range of clientele, and that's great. However, when you stop to think about it, there's only a small fraction of people that actually you would consider your best customers. These are the people who are ready to buy now. They're ready to possibly buy your offerings with the highest profit margin. And so those are the ones that you really want to target. Those are the people. So when you develop a strategy, part of the process is going through and defining your target audience in general, and then taking it a step further by creating a customer avatar that represents your ideal customer. These are things that we've discussed in the past. And when you do that, then you're saying, these are the people we really want to attract. We want to identify the parts of the population that are ready to buy now, that are most likely going to buy our best products, our best services, that have the highest profit margin, and those are the ones that we really want to engage. And so by defining those people and addressing their needs and their pain points, you have a much better chance of getting them to come in and therefore generating revenue. So first two ways, addressing goals, speaking to your audience, we're already starting to generate revenue by those two things with our strategy. Next, and this kind of touches on your audience, is you highlight your best offerings. There's something similar where you say, what are you trying to sell? And people say, oh, we're trying to sell everything. Well, that's not really the case, because if you look at your whole array of products and services, there's some products and services that have a higher profit margin or are easier or more preferable for you to provide. So those are the ones you really want to focus on when it comes to marketing, because your resources are limited when it comes to marketing. So you don't want to spend your time promoting or pushing services or products that don't have a high profit margin or are tough to deliver, or that you maybe even just don't want to deliver on. Because if you look at it, the cost that the profit margin that you have set for your product and services generally is not going to change. And so if you start adding marketing costs onto that, that profit margin even goes smaller. So when you sit down to develop a strategy, you say, what are we really trying to sell here? What are the things that we really want to focus, and who do we want to sell it to, is what we addressed in the previous point. So when you pair those two together, when you say, here's who we really want to get, and here's really what we really want to sell them, then your marketing efforts become much more focused, much more direct, much more intentional, especially when you add in those goals that we talked about sooner. So all these things that you see, they build upon each other. You start becoming more focused, more intentional, and then you should start generating more revenue. So the first three things: address your goals, speak to your audience, highlight your best offerings. You're right here, you're already generating that revenue just by being more intentional, which is a byproduct of having that strategy. Next thing is you understand your place in the market. I like the quote from Sun Tzu in Art of War: know thyself and thy enemy, and you'll never be scared in battle. Something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing that. And what that really means is if you understand who you are and where you are in relation to your competitors, then the market that you're in becomes a lot less scary, because what you can do is you could either look at them and go directly against them, whether it's through pricing, through product differentiation, or maybe you could say, we'll let them have that area over there and we'll target some other market or some other product or service that they're not doing, and we'll try to exploit that market. So there's different ways that you could do that, but again, the only way to do that is to sit down and strategize and understand your place in that market, and that will help you, again, be more effective and intentional with your marketing efforts. And then we've touched on this before, or we've touched on this throughout this video slightly, or at least kind of tangentially. At the end of the day, when you have a strategy, it allows you to work more efficiently. Marketing takes three resources, a combination of three: time, money, and effort. You are going to devote a combination of those three in some format to promote yourself and your business. And because marketing is a necessity, this is a cost that you cannot avoid. So whatever you choose to devote to marketing, you want to make sure you are efficient with that, because these are limited resources. You are a small business. You do not have all the time in the world. You do not have a huge multi-million-dollar budget, and you get tired. You don't want to spend every minute of the day or every free minute of the day just promoting your business. You want to work efficiently. Having a strategy, what it ends up being is a roadmap that you could follow as you promote your business, because like we said, you address your goals, you set your goals, you are speaking to your target audience, you are highlighting your best offerings, you understand your place in the market, so you can either, like I said, go against your competitors or go into an open market where the competition is lower. These are things that you will not know unless you take the time to develop a strategy which will allow you to work more efficiently. When you work more efficiently, you spend less money and time and effort towards your marketing, but you start generating more leads, more customers, and ultimately more revenue. So once again, I'll recap. I said it a bunch, these 5 ways, but I'll recap it one more time. The 5 ways that a marketing strategy makes you money are: you address your goals, you speak to your audience, you highlight your best offerings, you understand your place in the market, and you end up working more efficiently. That's why strategy is so important, and that's why we at Beacon Marketing, that's where we start with strategy. Everything we do begins with sitting down with pen and paper and trying to outline that roadmap, because then it allows us to be more efficient and effective when we market for our clients, and we've seen it time and time again. So that's it. Let me know what you think about this. Have you developed a strategy? If so, how's it going? Have you had any hiccups? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? If you have any questions or comments or concerns, let me know. We'd love to hear from you. As always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll be back next week talking about the other key deliverable for the Accelerator program, which is the marketing calendar. I'm really looking forward to that discussion, because the marketing calendar and the marketing strategy kind of go hand in hand. So if you like this video, make sure to stay tuned next week, because you'll get a good companion piece for that in terms of how these videos fit together. Once again, I'll be coming back with some more information about the Accelerator program. I'm just waiting till I really have the script and everything outlined, because I want to make it as clear as possible, so you guys get all the information that you need. So that's it for me, Roger Gallegos, Beacon Marketing. This has been the Beacon 5 Things About Marketing this week. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. Talk to you later. You guys have a good one. Bye.